Welcome to a story that shook a nation, a story of betrayal, exploitation, and a fight for justice that spanned over 3 decades. In the early 1990s, the quiet city of Ajmer, Rajasthan, known for its spiritual heritage, became the epicenter of one of India's most horrific scandals. This is the story of the Ajmer Scandal, a case where faith was manipulated to betray innocence. Today, we uncover the truth, honor the survivors, and explore the lesson from this dark chapter. Stay with us for the next 20 minutes as we dive into this haunting tale. Ajmer, a city in the heart of Rajasthan, is famous for the Dargah of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, a revered Sufi saint. In the early 1990s, it was a close-knit community, a place where tradition and faith were woven into daily life. Young girls attended schools like Savitri School and Sophia College, dreaming of bright futures. But beneath this serene surface, a sinister operation was unfolding. Between 1989 and 1992, a group of men, some connected to influential families in the Dargah, orchestrated a horrific scheme that targeted over 100 young women, many of them schoolgirls aged 11 to 20. The Ajmer Scandal, also known as the Ajmer Blackmail Kand, began with a chilling pattern. A group of men, led by figures like Farooq and Nafiz Chishti, allegedly lured young girls under false pretenses. Some were promised friendships, others political connections or opportunities. These men, many from prominent families tied to the Ajmer Sharif Dargah and local political groups, exploited their influence. Victims were taken to isolated locations, like poultry farms, where they were assaulted, photographed, and filmed. These images were then used to blackmail them into silence or to trap more victims, creating a vicious cycle. The operation was systematic. One victim, a Class 12 student from Savitri School, was among the first targeted. Her assault was used to coerce others, with perpetrators leveraging fear and shame to maintain control. Estimates vary, but reports suggest 100 to 250 girls were victimized over years. In 1992, the scandal broke open, thanks to the courage of local journalist Santosh Gupta and the Dainik Navjyoti newspaper. Gupta received disturbing photographs showing the assaults, with the victims' faces blurred for privacy. On April 22, 1992, the newspaper published a report exposing the crimes, sparking outrage across Ajmer. The city shut down on May 18, 1992, as protests erupted, demanding justice. But the path wasn't easy. The newspaper faced threats, and some accused it of stirring communal tensions, reflecting the complex social dynamics of the time. The police, initially hesitant, were forced to act after public pressure. Deputy Superintendent Hari Prasad Sharma filed the first FIR on May 30, 1992, and the case was handed to the CID for investigation. The investigation revealed a web of powerful men, including members of the Khadim family associated with the Dargah, and some linked to the Youth Congress. Names like Farooq Chishti, Nafiz Chishti, and others surfaced as key perpetrators. But justice was slow. Many victims, fearing social stigma, were reluctant to testify. Some families were threatened or moved away. The photographs and videos, initially used to silence victims, became critical evidence in identifying the accused. Over 32 years, the case dragged through courts. By August 2024, a Posse SO court sentenced 6 men, Nafiz Chishti, Nasim, alias Tarzan, Salim Chishti, Iqbal Bhatti, Sohail Ghani, and Syed Zamir Hussain, to life imprisonment, with fines of Rs 5 lakh each. Earlier, 9 others had been convicted, while 4 were acquitted by the High Court. For survivors like Sushma and Krishnabala, names changed, the verdict was a bittersweet victory after decades of trauma. The Ajmer Scandal left deep scars. Survivors face stigma, and many struggle to rebuild their lives. The case exposed how power, privilege, and faith were misused to exploit the vulnerable. It also highlighted the role of brave journalists and activists who kept the case alive. The 2023 film, Ajmer 2, brought renewed attention, though it faced criticism from some groups who feared it could inflame tensions. Yet, the film's release sparked vital conversations about justice and women's safety. Ajmer today is a changed city, but the scandal remains a reminder of the need for vigilance, accountability, and support for survivors. The case also drew parallels to other incidents, like the Bhopal case, showing that such crimes are not isolated. The Ajmer Scandal is more than a dark chapter. It's a call to action. It reminds us to challenge misuse of power, support survivors, and amplify their voices. Let's honor the courage of those who spoke out and work toward a world where innocence is never betrayed. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Ajmer Scandal. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe the History Alchemists for more stories that matter. Share your thoughts in the comments, but let's keep it respectful. Join us next time as we uncover another untold story. Until then, stay informed, stay compassionate.